Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Shoots! Bruno Guimaraes. Well, they've got it again. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Bruno Guimaraes. Shifted it to the flank. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Trippier. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Tonali. He is through here. Now that looks a decent ball. The ball goes in. Pedri. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Rafinha. Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tonali. Burn. Gordon. Pedri. And it's Rashford. Rashford cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Joelinton did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's going to be a booking. Share. Joelinton. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Elanga. There's no flag! Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Gordon. And here's Barnes. Just eases him off the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That was travelling. Balde. Oh, that is a nice touch. Good ball, good take. Header! And he's done it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in a good position here, and he's certainly onside. Terrific header! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Newcastle are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lewandowski! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha goes short. Cross from Rafinha. He's had a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's corner.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The goal scorer, number 11.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Yamal shapes to shoot! Trippier gets rid without sophistication. Deep cross. Trippier. Linton. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. That's rather hopeful. And it's pulled back. Pedri! And that is great goalkeeping.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Barnes. Yamal. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
The attendance
for safety.
For this match was 29,514.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Newcastle can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And it's Guimaraes.
Jacob Murphy.
Eric Garcia cuts it out. Yamal. Kubasi. And Araujo. Eric Garcia. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Yamal! Trippier getting this one clear. Tries from distance. Burn. And it's Tonali. Nicely aimed pass. Spread it left. And that's put paid to a promising move. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gordon.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Balde. Lofted in. Yamal! Deftly away. That'll be a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Livramento. It's Barnes. Linton, who's set up one goal so far. Cher. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. And the finish! And he hits the net. just cruising! They are cruising! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Newcastle are having a ball here. Barnes.
Minutes has been indicated.
That pass isn't the best. It's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes the cross. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. And that is the last effort of the game. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.